Come on, get them shackles off him. Poor sod can't eat proper.
Dunno, I'm not sure I like that. What if he runs for it? He's worth a heap of coin.
Ah, bollocks. Been holding him a week, hasn't tried a thing. Why'd he up and bolt now? Matter of fact, got to thinking. What did a sweet, gentle chap like him do to get the Queen of Zerrikania so riled?
She's a shrew, that's what. Queen and witch in one. Worst of both worlds.
Enough about her. What do you say to one more of your tales? While we toss down some cards.
Ah, why not? And since you mentioned one queen...
Hello and welcome everyone to a new series. Today we're gonna play Thronebreaker the Witcher Tales. It kind of feels like it has a Game of Thrones vibe. So I played it a little bit earlier, so just tested in a configure like the graphic settings and everything correctly. But I didn't went deep enough in the stories, so I didn't get spoiled really. So we are going to play the Queen of Queen Meve, I hopefully I pronounce it correctly, who is Queen of Lyrian and Rivian, and it's during between the Second Nilfgaardian War between the Northern Kingdoms. I know I've been kinda late to this game because it came out last October, but I've been really hyped to play that game because I'm a big fan of the Witcher series, and I have them all, and I didn't play them all, but I'm really looking forward. Maybe I will turn out them in the series, who knows, but this is for the future. Right now we're gonna focus on Thronebreaker the Witcher's Tales, and let's start our new adventure. Let's go with Battle Hardened. Who cares? Here we go.
The year 1267. War hung in the air, its scent palpable. The mighty empire of Nilfgaard stood poised, greedily eyeing the northern realms just across the Yaruga. In light of the threat, the realm sovereigns met in summit. They made declarations, pledged fraternal assistance, forged alliances, and then, in good spirits, dispersed. Among them, Meve, Queen of the twin realms Lyria and Rivia. Know the name? Heard her beauty extolled? Justly so. Remarkable she was. Not for her graceful exterior, but for her persistence and courage. Where was I? As the Queen and her retinue neared her capital, Count Caldwell appeared. In Meve's absence, the Count was to have helped her son, the youthful Prince Willem, run the Twin Kingdoms. Caldwell had clearly ridden hard. Drops of perspiration dangled from his whiskers, his neck red and chafed from a ruff, starched stiff.
Hail, Your Majesty. Delighted to see you in good health. The summit, it ended fruitfully, I hope?
Yes, at its end, letters were exchanged, documents signed. Paper. Time will tell of what value. That will suffice as cordialities go, Caldwell. Tell me what's happened, for I sincerely doubt sheer longing prompted you to ride out.
Indeed, Your Grace. Another circumstance inspired me to do so. The strays of Sparla, the bandits, I was to tend to during Your Grace's absence. The situation's gotten out of hand, I fear.
Steady, Caldwell. Come now. Deep breath. All right. Speak. What has happened? Be precise.
As Your Grace ordained. I set out and was nipping at the bandits' tails for long. We pursued for weeks, until scouts returned, having sighted the Strays' camp in the forest near Locheren. We waited for nightfall, to surprise them as they slept. Alas, it proved a ruse. We found the tents empty, straw-stuffed dummies round the fire. Soon, we learned that as we waited for the sunset, the Strays had snuck away, rounded our positions and ridden to Hawksburn.
I beg your pardon, my lord. The tax collectors. That is where they station.
So the gold? All of it?
It's stolen, Your Grace, but I shall do all in my power to recover it. This I vow, if it be Your Grace's wish.
After weeks in the saddle, Your Grace's wishes are modest. A hot bath and a night's sleep in her own bed. Yet, they shall have to wait. I must look personally to this matter. Your force, Caldwell, I will now command. You... send a herald to Hawksburn. They must prepare for the Queen's arrival. Air the rooms, dust off the porcelain. Make certain they do it. Do you see now, Reynard? I believe I foretold it would be thus. My son wasn't ready in the least to rule an entire country.
I confess, Prince Willem has much to learn yet.
Yes. And very little time.
Okay, hello and welcome back again. That was a nice introduction. So here we go. Good thing is that we can skip. Don't care about so much of the tutorial. Because good for you, I went through it, so we can just rush through a little bit here and actually save some time. Okay, yes. Discover stuff. It's annoying that you cannot get these things away here. Get some wood. Go. And also, like, the thing is, like, you don't only need one hand to play this game. It's really relaxing. You can just lay back and relax, and it's actually generally very nice. Let's get some wood. Oh, if you don't mind, I will steal your wood. Let's see what we have to talk. Come on, it's kind of clunky. Here.
Milk. They stretched her over a fire till she told him where she buried her gold.
Rather die than tell him she would, but I know where she kept it. Sit tight, sketch it out for you.
Search areas. Where the heck is that treasure? What? Wait, or something. Hang on. Nope, there's nothing. So, it has a kind of the game. It feels to me like it has a kind of Game of Thrones vibe. It just feels like it. There's like it's a queen. It's some kind of kingdom that is in war and has to fight against some other people, and there's a lot of betrayal and blah blah blah. Yeah, let's lose actually. I want to save all troops that I can. Okay. And here's the next thing what I like about that game. Most attacks can work clearly on you, but not all. Some events cannot be predicted, so you'll be best prepared for anything.
Count Caldwell rode at the column's head, scanning its flanks with a wary eye that, despite his advanced age, proved very sharp indeed.
Your Majesty! Bandits! There! At the tree line!
The Count's footmen, unaccustomed to escorting their queen, sought to shield her with their bodies and assumed a tight formation to do so. They were promptly knocked aside as Meve charged headlong at the bandits, brandishing her blade and bellowing a ferocious cry.
Attack! Charge!
Because of that game, they created a new, or a kind of different way to play Gwent. There we go. Yes. Done.
Something about slaves.
I will show. Yeah, like they have actually more. I didn't know. I don't never played like the actually Gwent game. Even if I downloaded it, I didn't play it.
The men await. You must lead to begin the attack.
So I don't know if it's like it from that game, but I remember it from the Witcher series that it was way different there. It was way easier and way complex and less complex. And I think that is kind of refreshing. It makes it way more interesting.
Time I taught you some... The strays took tail and run!
Okay, now we use her ability to strengthen.
I shall teach you to respect the crown, you dogs!
Look out! Seek cover! We are bombarded!
So we cannot directly attack, but it seems we can break shields. And we have the ability to push us in different barriers. Like back, front, blah 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 blah.
Salt of the earth, they are, your grace. They'd follow you into fire. You need simply say the word.
Here we go, continue.
Yes!
Oh my god, there's so much talking.
Sound the horns! May they sing praises of this triumph for ages!
Here we go, first strong, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh damn.
The battle's not yet done. It is better to conserve our strength. Prepare for a strike that will prove decisive. Battle formation! Protect the queen!
Okay, I have one, so here we go. And turn.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Ah, down.
This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads.
Yeah!
Oh really? Are we stupid? We didn't use... Wow.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Here we go. Nice. Yes. Then let end it. You cannot make any more moves. It's time to end your turn. I cannot end it. Literally. I want to end it. Why cannot not end? Are you kidding me? I'm stupid or what? Why can I not end it right now? Is it frozen? No, it's not, but... Did it do something wrong, or...
To attack the Queen? An outrage!
Your Grace, the men await.
One bullet's all I need.
If you...
I shall teach you to respect the crown, you dogs!
Look out! Seek cover! We are bombarded!
Aye.
Salt of the earth. Yeah.
The battle's not yet. Battle formation! Protect the Queen!
Give me a try.
That bit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Ah, should have listened to me old lady.
We'll catch them all!
This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads.
Okay, we are back now. I just replayed it so we can... I don't know. For some reason it didn't let me go on, so it was weird. But I kind of quickly replayed it and we are back on track.
Easier they are to tug.
And we should one
I
easily
congratulate
now.
you.
There we go. We've been victorious. Ah, so relaxing.
Matters seem indeed to have gotten out of hand, to put it mildly.
Meve said, arms crossed atop her shining breastplate.
They've grown bold. Doubtless after the raid on the manor, the tax collectors. I've not heard of an ambush on the high road afore.
Caldwell explained, avoiding his liege's wrathful gaze.
Enough, Caldwell. We must put things right. Come!
The Queen's retinue set out, cavalry in front, infantry and arbalists close behind, and, following in the rear, the bandits, bound in chains.
Did you notice his face? It kinda looks creepy. Okay, here we go. Let's search for loot. Wood. I got some wood. Why did... Here we go. It seems we have to get really close. So... go ahead.
I do adore this prospect.
Yes. Lyria, the Pearl of the North. With its hills and dales. Why, its beauty matched only by that of its queen.
After 3 weeks in the saddle, I've my doubts, Count.
At least she's
We'll
honest.
pitch camp here. Our soldiers need respite. A spell of it they deserve.
Like, I wanted to say that it's like, compared to the other Witcher series games, it's like not about Geralt and his stories, it's about more of the background, what's happening. So it's actually interesting to see what's going on, what's happening between the war. Normally it's like kind of outside of perspective and we're never in the Northern Realms. That's actually... I just don't know if we were... I believe we were in the, like, the second Witcher game, we were in the Northern Realms, if I remember correctly. But it's been so long, I don't remember it anymore. Okay, let's create our own camp. Okay, we have to go to the workshop. It's over here. Yes. Here we go. Nice. And the workshops can also be improved, which each subject. Go here. Command 10. So this is the place where we can create our own decks. By using resources that we farmed and yeah. And creating our own troops. Okay, blah. I read through that already. It's annoying and not needed. Where is it? Here we go. Wagenburg. And by adding it over here, Wagenburg, and that means translated into English, I guess, Lorry Castle? Oh, so easy, damn it. I feel dumb now. Can I create any other cool thing? War wagon. Seems the wagon is already an English word. Well, I didn't know that. You learn every day more. Let's go to the mess tent. Check out some stories. What is Grey Rider? What is he? Oh, he's okay. So he keeps the statistics in mind, yes?
A bit of respite, Reynard.
Let's talk with him. With our beloved Reynard.
Yes. But if you've any new orders, Your Grace, I can be ready at any...
At ease, Reynard. At ease.
Let's talk with him. Can you guys see his eyes? It's just sometimes... Oh, and sometimes the graphics are a little bit... not well detailed, but I don't care actually. Because it kind of reminds me of a Telltale game, the graphic, mixed with a Borderlands graphic. And those are like Telltale's studio alike, and Borderlands as a series I really love. I have every part of them. But yeah, let's stop talking about other stuff and continue with the story, and let's talk about why he's sitting so
Don't you find it
alone.
wearisome sitting alone? Wouldn't you prefer another's company? Swapping tales with the innkeep, even?
Your concern, I most appreciate, Your Grace. But I prefer silence.
Has it always been thus with you? Ever a man apart?
Quite the contrary, Your Grace. As a youth, I gloried in company, delighted in conversation.
So what was it that changed you?
That delight nearly cost me my head. But do you truly not know the tale, milady? How I came to be your departed husband's aide?
I don't, but would gladly hear it.
I had but 20 winters behind me when I enlisted. Yet I was granted the rank of lieutenant from the start, not by merit, but by birth. The respect of veteran officers, both my peers and seniors, that they could not grant, nor did I deserve it. To earn that respect became my driving aim, and to seem wise beyond my years, I began spouting off about the king's decisions. This maneuver Reginald botched, that he failed to think through, and yet elsewhere he'd blundered like a schoolboy.
Let's go for that.
Talk of that nature could only ever result in misfortune.
It was not long before I was clanking about in shackles. Another officer had reported me. I was charged with lèse-majesté. The court-martial took but a quarter of an hour to deliver verdict and sentence. I was guilty of treason, and the noose awaited me. But Reginald first stayed the execution, then ordered that I repeat every word I'd uttered about his person or deeds. Soaked with sweat, my voice cracking, I did as he ordained. Reginald listened, raptly and silently, and when I'd finished, he declared I was right. He then appointed me his personal aide. A clever lad like you, I can always use at my side.
Indeed. Though hardly sharp himself, wisdom in others Reginald both recognized and heeded.
It was then I swore two things. Firstly, never again to wag my tongue like a fool. Secondly, never to betray his trust.
And you never did. Know what he told me moments before he passed? Trust none of them, Meve, save Reynard. The old sod was right about that, at least. I thank you for sharing that tale, Reynard. Truly.
Let's talk about our son. Wilm is not suited to be a king.
Alas, I've come to fear Willem might simply not be cut out to be a king, let alone a good one.
Oops.
A harsh judgment, Your Grace. Let's not be hasty. The prince is but 16 summers to him.
And is thus fully grown. The crown he should be able to bear at his age. Yet I left the land in his care for but a few months, and look what's become of it. Bandits roam and loot unchecked.
We might yet learn of mitigating circumstances. Events beyond his control.
Would that it were so, Reynard. Would that it were so. Elsewise we must hope Ansaeus will demonstrate more wit than his brother. Though I see little chance of that either.
Okay, we talked about everything that we can talk, and let's move on, I guess.
It's time I attended to other matters.
I hope we get more people here. That would be actually cool. Okay, let's go to our royal tent. Okay, it's like basically our inventory. Yeah, you guys can pause it. Right now I'm not gonna really read this. It's not. Dear Meve, okay, that thing is okay. I will read it. Your Highness, Artemisen from Guardbo have prepared a new tapestry pattern for the throne room. We've included engraving. Okay, it's just about a bird fangs of stunning realism and very aggressive. Okay, it's about cosmetic, about my own palace. Dear Maven, you have my gratitude for attending this summit. The luck we did not put off meeting any longer. From that my men say, armies on the march are kicking up a veritable dust storm across the Yargua. Come that may remember you have my full and good digital support. Best wishes, Dimvarden. Some reports noted increased Nilfgaardians activity in foothills of Emil Mountain and near Ridbrun. Ambassador claims routine training exercise. Number of troops, quality of equipment indicated otherwise. Recommended strength, border forces and tripling patrols along Yaruga. Strays of Spala. Bandit group formed a revolt dungeons of Spala Castle. Mainly pickpockets, racketeers, cut purses, assassins. There could be an ant in there. Sorry, needed to cough. Armed with slings, daggers, instruments of torture thrown from Spala, headsmen, axes, saws, hammers. Cleavers and boulders when common bandits attack heavily armed convinced noble mansions, unable to determine the identity of group leader. Oh, that were the guy of early on, I believe so. Perhaps. Maybe later on, but yeah. Can we do anything more? Workshop. Oh, if we increase it, we can build more. Training. Wow, that's expensive. Holy cow. Command tent. We cannot do that. Or we could do that. Oh, we can. Increase the number of trinkets Maven can equip to. Trinkets? I would actually use scouts to mark the location of treasures and resources on your regional map. I would actually do that. And that's enough of spending. Let's go back. Okay, remember that you can open up your map by clicking on the compass across the icon on the left side. Let's check out the map. We have to go here. Interesting. That map is huge. Even for like not like a full Witcher game or like something close, they create some really enormous maps. And over here I think we have Novigrad. I love that city so much. And what else do we have over Damn, I forgot the name of that city. But I believe it's... It came in the... It was in The Witcher 3, I believe so. But I just forgot the name. Oh, we can actually sense... the legend. Golden chest. We have nothing yet, so let's go back. Okay. Let's continue our trip. Ooh, is it a merchant? Can we talk with him?
Is this what I pay taxes for? To be robbed along the high road? And in broad daylight, no less?
Can I talk with him? Here we go.
Were it not for mandatory merchant routes and stacking rice, why I'd have gone round, through Sodden. They told me, Lyria's a wild land, lawless, chaotic, damn disgrace. They told me, Lyria's a wild land, lawless, chaotic, damn disgrace.
Okay, he is nothing of use to us. And we have a shrine. Can change neutral. Moral has no impact on your cards. With low morals, each unit's strength by 1 point and high moral increases at 1 point. The army's current level is of moral is deposed by... I'm curious how it looks like. The game to increase. Okay, so the choices that you make in the game are actually having an impact, especially on your cards. But does it have an impact on the game? Yes, this one. Oof, ghouls.
Gods have mercy. Whatever is this filth?
Necrophages. Drawn here by blood scent.
For such vile monstrosities to prowl the high roads of my realm, I won't allow it. Attack!
Charge! Ah, let's go into our next battle. Who were these travelers whose bodies now litter the roadside? They had to look of pilgrims who found misfortune after crossing paths with the strays of Spala. The band instead slit their throats, leaving the bodies to rot under the sun. They'd likely have to know the stench would attract the attraction of flesh-hungry scavengers, those exposing the next passage to a horrific death. Clearly, this realization hadn't bothered them in the slightest. Let's start. Okay, we will be... A trophy is a unique type of card and you can have only one in your deck. The trophy will automatically appear on the battlefield at the beginning of the match.
Fog in broad daylight, with the heat positively sweltering. Have we to do with some manner of sorcery?
We shouldn't exclude the possibility, my lord. And great caution we must exercise.
Covered in fog with just one of several roll effects you will encounter. Roll affects all cards on a given row. It can have their positive or negative consequences. Later on you will also gain access to cards that allow you to add similar row effects.
Reynard, what is this? Some spectre? A strigger?
I can't be sure, your grace. It's the first I've seen of any such... thing.
Our ballista, your command.
I don't want to waste all my cards in the first round.
These carrion eaters. I know
Deploy
them.
a unit in
Appeared on my estate last spring, enticed by the corpses of those of my sheep that fell. Harmless at first, until, that is, they fill their guts. Seemed to become quite powerful then.
Use fortune to plus, okay. Let's end turn.
Fearsome they look, true. But they bleed just as we do. Onward! Slay the filth!
Bestimmt. Wait, do I have to play a card?
Ah, should have listened to me, old
So
lady.
lame. There we
So
go.
fortunate we routed the beasts before they had a chance to gorge.
There we go. Nice. Resilience ability. What does it actually do? Permanent resilience. Whenever Meve uses her ability, reduces her cooldown by 1. Ah, so I can reinforce my troops.
I'm a monster.
Nice.
Your Grace, yet more come.
They fill their bellies, ma'am. This doesn't bode well. Oh no, not well at all.
Don't be scared. We got this in pocket. Come on. Oh, that's stupid. That's so stupid that I have to...
Strong as steers they've grown. And they show no fear.
Frenzied, my lady. It's bloodlust. They lose all instinct to survive, feel no pain whatever. I've witnessed this before.
Your Majesty, we must give ground.
Some real
Fall back.
shit.
We can't win. Must minimize our losses.
Using ability of enemies destroys your strongest unit and through it up.
My queen, there is no shame in ceding the field when fortunes turn sour.
Oh, this is actually the first time we will lose a round. Your turn. If your round isn't going your way, it might be the best to pass your turn and save. Oh, okay, actually you can pass only at the beginning of your turn before you like. Okay, now we can actually pass. So we needed to learn that. Cool. Yeah, we lost. We lost the battle, but the war has not been. War has not been lost. Oh, cool. What a luck! We're strong. We basically
Victory
draw
must
one
be
of the
ours now. We
strongest
shall not
cards.
retreat.
Wow.
Arms at the ready. Attack! Look there! Yet another abomination.
Ugh, that stench. My salts. Where are my salts?
What salts? Where's my bathing salt? Okay. To get everything started, play Bergenberg on the melee round. Is it the melee round? I don't know if it's a melee round, but yeah. Cards that have the order ability can be activated manually anytime you choose during your turn, but only after enough time has passed since placing it on the battlefield. The icon at the bottom of the card will indicate when the ability is available to use. During your turn, you can activate any number of cards that have the order ability. Most can only be used once, but the order ability of some cards can be activated multiple times in a battle. So confused. Play an oblast. Okay. And we mill around in order to take down that.
One bullet's all I need.
Pay an obelisk on the melee row in order to take advantage of... Okay. Oh. Very nice. To reactivate units orders with... Oh, cool!
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
So, I actually am... Oof. Ah! Oh no. Oh wait. Okay, we basically won now. But just
This office
kind
will
of
be reaping black clad heads.
let's overpower him. Yes. Look at this.
The beast had the chance against us.
And we slaughtered
Victory
him.
is ours.
We've been victorious. Haha. Oh. Ugh. That's kind of disgusting. That we can get wood. My beloved, please write as soon as you reach the temple. I know only 2 weeks have passed, but my heart weighs heavy with the thoughts of you. Our homes feel empty without you. I hope our offering fruit for though modest will please the Mother Goddess. With her blessings we shall have a child at long last. I have no doubt you make us loving a father as husband. I have no doubt you will make us a loving father as husband. Please be vigilant and return to me soon. Forever yours, Shrilek. That's a tongue breaker. Shrilek? Okay. Shrilek. Well, on that sad note, I would say let's end the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of Thronebreaker the Witcher Tales, and I will see you in the next time. Bye bye.